Damn, boy. I've been watching a lot of podcasts recently, and in one of the podcasts, they were saying that your goal as an employee should be to make your boss's job easier if you want to stand out, just period. And like I've noticed, I like to argue a little bit, you know. I am a management student, so like I have my own ideas as well as how things should go. And before, I would be that guy where it's like, I'm told, do this, and then I always have something to say back, not like in a harsh way, but it's like, I think we could like do this a little differently, this might be more effective, this and that. And sometimes it would be a good idea, and then sometimes it would lead to an argument. Sometimes maybe it would lead to me being an employee who's not the favorite of the boss. And it's not in your best interest, okay? I was thinking like, you know, I'm smart, like I know a lot of things, which I do, I can help out, but it's not my place and it's not in my best interest. If your goal is to make the most amount of money, which in this case means either getting promoted, either not getting fired long term, either building a good relationship with this person so you can work for them again, or they can get you another job opportunity maybe when they move businesses, it is in your best interest to just say yes as much as you can. I had an interview with a major car company that's in this Dallas area over here. Actually, they're kind of everywhere, but especially in the Dallas area, when I say company, I don't mean like Ford, I mean like, you know, they'll be like Brandon's Ford, like that sort of thing, where they own like hella dealerships. And during their informational, you know, we're wearing suits and stuff, they were talking about how at our company, our goal is to always say yes. We don't say no. And I was thinking about it, and it's really great, you know, whether it's for a customer or for your boss, your goal should be to just never say no, to say yes, you know, so I'm at my new job now, right? It's a good job. They pay good money. The job is like, it's kind of taxing for sure, but it's a good job and there's like longevity in it, right? Right now I'm just working a normal, basically like an entry-level sales associate type of position. But because I'm a management student, there is a possibility that I could come back here in the future. And I mean, I got kind of lucky, like my orientation day, I ended up meeting the GM. We just ended up being at the door at the same time. He introduced myself and now I know him and he knows that I'm a management student that's a senior. So if I like this place, you know, maybe I can get his phone number or get his LinkedIn or something. That might help me out. But there's been a couple times where like he's asked me to like do something for him, and in my head, my original thought is always to process what they said real quick and to always give my own feedback. Like, I think we should do this or this and that. But like now with my wisdom, you know, I'm 21 now. 18-year-old me would have been more argumentative. But like now I'm just like, yes, sir. Like I just get it done. And you could call it like dick riding or, you know, sucking. What's what they, a kiss ass, what they call it. But your goal should be to make your boss's job easier, okay? And you got to think about it. That's kind of random. You got to think about it. Like the boss man or lady, you know, they have so much going on. They have so much on their mind. Whatever little conversation they're talking to you about, hey, can you do this for me or that? It's like so insignificant. They're probably so stressed. Any type of pressure that I have, I promise you they have way more, even if they're the store manager from like regional or, you know, HR or whatever it is, you know? So like, it is in your best interest. Just say yes. Just say yes. Yes, sir. Like, get it done, you know? Just, you want to stand out, okay? Because that's how you move up. And another thing, like, I used to have this ideology that, like, you should move companies pretty often. Because I was like, let's say you get a job making, like, $60K a year and you're pretty good at your job. After a year or two, I bet you could find another company that likes you and be like, just give me, like, 3K more. You know, go up from 60 to 63. 2 years later, you do it again. And before you know it, you're making way more. But nah, everyone that I've seen IRL who's under the age of 25 and has a position where I'm like, that's kind of like, you're kind of young for that position. Like, you're making good money. The one thing they always have in common, and like most of the people I'm talking about right now, they're not even like college grads, but you know, that helps. It's longevity with the company. Like I remember seeing someone who was a store manager at 22, and I'm like, what the hell? You're managing the store at 22? And he's like, yeah, I've been with the company since I was 16. You know, I've done good. I work hard. They gave me a chance, you know? Loyalty, like, and it's really the small things, you know? Showing up on time, like, just always be working. Don't be thinking like no one's watching right now, like, because whenever they walk past and you don't know about it and they see you're hustling, you know? it's in your best interest. And of course, the long-term goal is like, we don't want to work for somebody, but that's why we invest. You know, whenever it's an off day, every single time, I'm always researching. Even if it is like a work day, I'll get home usually like 11 p.m. You know, I'm still watching YouTube videos that are like talking finance, talking about this ETF, talking about this crypto coin, like seeing what's up with the market. There's the Congress about to meet, it's gonna do this, blah, blah, blah. Like, you gotta stay educated and stay on top of your stuff, man. People don't realize how important believing is, bro. If you don't believe, ain't good shit gonna happen to you at all. You must believe, and you must stay delusional. You must think that you're gonna make it to the absolute top, that you're going to be successful, that you're going to make money, that you're gonna achieve your goals, you're gonna have whatever dreams you have. Think unrealistic and just make it happen. Just be stupid and take advice from people who like have already done it, who are doing it. Podcast Alex Hermosi, like, if you ain't investing, bro, like, my first time ever investing, I was 15 years old, under my mom's name. Did I win money? Did I make money? Hell no. But did I learn valuable lessons that I carry to this day? Hell yes. And you know, I only had a few $100 when I was 15, so it's not like I lost. Well, it's not like I lost that much. Although, no, I don't know what the right word would be, but opportunity cost. Nah, I did have. If I didn't sell, you know, I would have. Then the gains that I missed out on from selling too early, that was immense. But the actual money I lost, you know, a couple $100 when you're 15, boo-hoo, you'll be fine.